ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
See the Ninja Toes. Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Marvel Legends Stiltman Build-A-Figure Waves Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movies Prowler. If you're trying to get your Marvel Legends, you can do so at
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And while you're down there, please go ahead and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And this figure is looking pretty sweet already. On the side, you can see Prowler right there. And then on the back, you get Prowler again. There's a read-up over here. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it right now. There's the other figures from the wave, and they changed the background to pink right there for this figure. And then on this side, you can see Prowler again. And then you get a spot varnished Miles logo on the top right over here. Not much more at the bottom, so let's get to it and crack this thing open. So aside from the Build-A-Figure piece, this figure comes with a coffee stain. Yeah, that's it. We don't get any accessories, but I will point out that you can get him to hold a briefcase, so that works out okay. But I really wish he came with accessories, especially these accessories that came with the infamous Iron Man. So if you have that figure, that's a bonus. And yeah, these just work perfectly with this figure. I really wish he came with those accessories. As you can see, they do port into the bottom of the feet very well, or you could use these electric effects right here, kind of wrap them around the heel somehow. You know, I had some fun with these. If you haven't picked up the infamous Iron Man, you're going to feel short of accessories because, yeah, it just works a whole lot better having these, I think. So a lot of the times when I see new designs of characters that I'm not used to, I could get thrown off by it, but for some reason with the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse designs, I like everything that I've been seeing. It threw me off having the baggy head sculpt or the baggy mask over here. It looks like Prowler just put a bag over his face more than actually wearing a mask, but I love how everything is still very well connected to the original designs while doing something flavorful and different over here. Now, unless you're like a jewelry appraiser or something, which is kind of like what we're doing when we zoom in really close like this, because only at this point I noticed like the black isn't totally matched up with the sculpt right over there, but for the most part it does look very clean. And I love how you can see the wrinkles sculpted right there at the bottom of it and everything, and you get this very pointy collar with this new cape, which looks really good. And at the very bottom you get these 4 little spikes right here, and it's fairly soft, and I love that it's purple on the inside. And then the rest of the figure looks really good too. We're seeing some Shatterstar parts over here, not looking too bad, you know, and I like the paint apps. Now, honestly, everything's mostly looking very crisp to me, you know. I could see some paint missing right over here on the armpit, you know, but I like the wrinkles. The gauntlets over here look very cool. I like this bright pink and everything. And you get this nice gunmetal gray right over here on the hands. That is so freaking cool. Really like that a lot. That is dope. Yeah, and I really like that pink. Seeing that again right there. And there's looking at the belt and everything. Get some pouches. And you get this nice green color. It's like a dark tealish green. And then you can see these new boots right over here, which look very cool. I don't know why I like this so much, but this black and pink just looks really dope. I really like that a lot. And you can see some of the baggy pants right over here. I believe this is new that they've added. So yeah, very cool. There's your Prowler butt. We get a serial number on the back of the leg instead of the bottom of the feet, but we do get peg holes. Now, we do have a port for the cape that goes into the back right over here, and it works out okay, I guess. Most of the time it just falls out, and I don't know, it's not a big deal or anything. I just wish it could stay in place a little bit better. So no big surprises with the articulation. There are some limitations over here. As you can see, the head will only move up that far, which isn't the worst, but that's not great, and it will move down a lot further than that. It doesn't really shift forward and back like a pile driver, but it will turn side to side, and there's no real head pivoting over here at all. Shoulders move outward that far, and you can move them inward that much and rotate full 360. You get a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and then the wrist turns side to side, and they have a horizontal hinge over here. I don't know why, because he's not holding weapons and stuff, but anyway, yeah, he has a horizontal hinge, and again, you can only really move these shoulders inward that much. He has a good ab crunch forward. He'll go that far. This ab crunch forward is actually a little bit weaker than I wanted it to be, but yeah, he'll move forward that much. Okay, I'm just trying to test it, and I can only get it moving forward that far. Aw, man, when I did that, I got some new scuffage right over here. That bums me out. Not on this side, but on this side. And back even further, you get a waist swivel. Hips move outward that far like that, and he'll kick forward very far, back, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, boot rotation, ankles move down, up very far, and beautiful ankle pivot. Now to measure out the height of this Into the Spider-Verse Prowler figure, you can see that he is standing just a little over the 6.5-inch mark. And then for Marvel Legends Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse figure comparison, we have the crappy 2-pack figures right over here of Miles and Spider-Gwen next to Prowler, and I cannot wait to review the newer versions of these characters right over here. I'm probably going to do 2 videos in one day for Spider-Gwen and Miles, because that new Spider-Gwen, there's just not a whole lot of new with that figure. So tomorrow I'll probably have a quick review of Spider-Gwen early in the day, and then later in the day, a more thorough review on the brand new Miles figure, which I cannot wait to talk about. Then for a Prowler comparison, we have our Into the Spider-Verse version next to the 616 version of the Prowler, and I cannot wait to see the Prowler in the MCU. They totally hinted at that. It's gonna happen, right? We're gonna see it. Oh, I almost forgot the head swaps. Hey, that actually looks kind of cool. I don't know. There's something about this one over here that actually stands out to me, having that classic head sculpt on there with that new body. The purple just matches up really well. There's something neat about it. You can't see his face so well, I guess. Maybe it just blends into the rest of the suit too much, but I don't know. There's something about this head swap over here that just looks really cool to me. Yeah, I know it doesn't make a ton of sense, but I don't know, just somehow that works really well. And then here's the Into the Spider-Verse Prowler figure. Next to your average 6-inch scale figure, we have the Marvel Legends Big Time Badass Spider-Man. Whoa, you're like Miles Morales' Uncle Ben. Not like my Uncle Ben, who's dead. But you guys get to hang out and have fun all the time, right? Nothing but quality time together, right? Good old uncle and nephew quality time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. And a big extra thank you to all these people over here that have a monetary value in the work that I do and support this content on the Tron. If you're interested in supporting and getting the perks, check it out. Link in the description below. Now this figure is a lot of fun. I did add the electric bolt kind of effects instead of the, repulsor blast effects over here, because I couldn't find the pink repulsor blast at the time of shooting this whole turnaround thing, but it looks good either way, and you'll see photos of it with the different blast effects. I just wish it came with effects. That's my biggest gripe with it, but other than that, I really like it. I mean, there's that whole shoulder joint thing, and I wish, I just wish the figure came with accessories, but I think it looks dope. I'm happy to have this figure. I'm really stoked about the new Miles figure, so I have to have a new Prowler to go with the new Miles, you know what I'm saying? So I'm stoked to have it, and at the price point of around $20, I'm gonna give it a Sun rating of I love it. And I'd like to know what you guys think, so please don't forget to let me know what you think in the comments section below. If you want to see the latest in Marvel news, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com, and don't forget to follow me over on social media on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and Stardust, and I will catch you guys later. Peace!
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
Hips move outward that much. Well, that was a bad demonstration.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face, a sip more shot, your face, a sip more shot, your face.